Hello everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Hey, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and happy 2023 so far. Today I want to share a project that we made in my December classes. It was so cute and my ladies all loved it. So I wanted to share it here, and I will put the dimensions on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com. I got my calendars from Vippies.com, V like Victor, IPPIES.com. And I just ordered, I wanted white, specifically, I can't remember what you call these little notepads. Anyways, I ordered them from Amazon because I wanted Post-it notes, white Post-it notes. And we made this cute little easel calendar and Post-it note holder. You could also make little cards and set in there. And I just wanted to show you how to do it. You use one piece of cardstock. I used Balmy Blue and a couple pieces of designer paper. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is how you fit this onto one piece of cardstock. So you have, it took me a minute to figure out how to make it fit. I did it wrong the first time, of course. So this piece is 4 3/4 by 7. And this piece is 3 3/4 by 10.5 in the landscape position. And so you'll see that it fits perfect, fits nicely. You can get one out of each piece of cardstock with an extra piece to make a card with. Now let's get to the scoring. And I'm hoping that you can see the score lines. I'm going to try to take photos on my blog that show up better, or maybe darken them in. So if you have it in the portrait position, you are going to score it at 1/2 and 4 1/4. And then in the landscape position, you're going to score it at 1.5 inches, only up to that half inch score line. So I think you can see that on both sides at 1.5 inches. And then you're going to score it again at 4 and 4.5. And this will make sense when I start cutting it. Now, this piece of 3 3/4 by 10.5 piece, you are going to score it at 4 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches, and 10 inches. And this is going to be your actual easel. And this is going to be the little box that you put that you decorate, put the calendar on, and put your Post-it notes inside. You'll also need designer paper. I used a Washed in Beauty, and because I wanted the bright colors. The front piece, this piece right here, is 2 1/4 by 3.5. You do want to make sure, if it is a design that matters, what a directional design of the paper, that you cut the measurements correctly so that it's not going that way, if that makes sense. So this front is 2 1/4 by 3.5, and the inside is 3.5 by 3 3/4. So let's get started. Oh, I forgot to grab my bone folder. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Sorry, I thought I was all right already, and I wasn't. And I've been battling this cold, sore throat, so I'm hoping my voice lasts the whole time. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do is on that 1.5 inch where you scored up to the 1/2 inch mark, you're gonna just cut that rectangle, that corner off. And then you're going to cut at between the 4 and the 4.5. You're just going to cut up to that same 1/2 inch score line, and turn it over and do it the same on that side. I've got my bone folder so I can get my creases good. I'm not done having Christmas yet. I still have 2 kids we haven't been able to get together with. They went to their in-laws. So we still have 2 more Christmases. It's been kind of an interesting year. Kind of fun too, getting just alone time with kids, but I do miss having them all together. So this is gonna be your little box that goes on the front. And I wanted to point a couple things out. These flaps, I didn't adhere them down or anything, but I am kind of neurotic. I don't like, see how the flaps show if you put it that way. So when you put it together, be sure and put it so you have a nice even folded area instead of flaps showing. And it won't matter what's on the back, and I'll show you why. So I just am using tear and tape. On both sides. But first, I do want to insert my inside designer paper. So I have my snail adhesive for this. You could use tear and tape too. Your favorite adhesive. Some love multi-purpose glue, which I'm liking more and more on cards. Just kind of get it even on both sides. Okay. Put these in, and then I'm going to take the top of the adhesive off, of the tear and tape off, and attach the sides. And next, I'm going to take my designer paper and adhere it to the front of the little box. Not a lot of the designer paper shows. It's covered up mostly by the calendar. Oh, I didn't get that quite in the right spot, so I'm going to very gently take it off. Do it again. I'm going to take the back of my mini calendar off, put it on, attach it, and then I'm going to just set this aside. The next thing I'm going to do is the easel. So I'm going to do my creases with my score tool. And you're going to do this in the accordion style, this part. Back and forth. And then you're going to have a W or an upside down M. And then I'm going to take tear and tape again and just put it right on the edge. And I find the easiest way to line this up is just to lay it right down, just like that. And there you have your easel, quick and easy. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take more tear and tape. You could also use the, multi-purpose glue or the plus adhesive, the Stampin' Seal Plus would be good to keep this together. I want to make some of these with the Queen Bee bundle. I think that's the cutest bundle. I didn't have it for my December classes, and I really wanted to do these in December this year so that everybody had them ready for gifts in January. I'm so far behind, I was going to make them and send them to my team and customers, and I haven't gotten it done, so that's okay. We're our hardest critic. And then you just adhere it to the front of your easel. Now, this is another little picky thing, and it really won't show, but I almost adhered it to the part where the the crease is shown in the front, but I'm going to turn it around and do it that way. Actually, it really won't matter because it's not going to show. And then you just put it on your easel. And I added a bow that I made with our this is new ribbon from our mini catalog that starts January 5th. It's balmy blue and white. And what is it called? Let's see. Variegated ribbon. It's really pretty. And I just tied a bow and adhered it with a glue dot, which I didn't bring any glue dots over here. But I think I could use a little piece of tear and tape to hold it. Trim my tails. And add my Post-it notes. Super fun, easy, quick little gift to make with your customers, with your team, just with a group of friends, to give as gifts, or keep one for your desk, give it to your office mates. Lots of things to use it for. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a try. Don't forget to go. All the measurements will be on my blog later today. scraphappensherewithdarla.com. Have a fantastic day and a great 2023. I hope it's a great year for you. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next week with another Tuesday's tip.